Ghana, Kandeh, Yumkella. Yeah, make a tell you small, but Kandeh, Yumkella. Kandeh, not a long man, just like picking you. He get all the qualities for make country grow. In good work, now the world, don't do what tell you who that's to be.
Alright, at this point, I am going to call on Mrs. Philomena Yumkella. Everybody knows she is the backbone behind our candidates. She is the backbone behind our candidates. When you have a strong woman behind you, there is nothing on earth that you cannot do. There is nothing on earth that you cannot tackle. So without this young lady here, Dr. Kandeh would not be standing here and doing the things that he's been doing. So please give a very big hand for our future First Lady, Mrs. Philomena. You'll not remember this. Should not remember this, I'm not doing it. It was last April, we were in Freetown doing a mega commission, and Mia was reminding me. And she was there with us, working tirelessly, working very hard with her foundation. She joined us at Medical Mission to do work in Sierra Leone, and I saw her in action. So I know what she will do as a First Lady. I saw what she did in April, so I know what you can do. Continue the good work. Ladies and gentlemen, our First Lady to be, Mrs. Philomena Yumkella. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Should I say Madam Chair Lady?
Yes.
I think I follow Auntie Vicky for talk real myself to me people then. Okay, this one. Thank you. Good evening, my brothers and sisters, my family, my friends, and everybody, and all the supporters and non-supporters of NGC. I'm glad you're for there this evening. On behalf of the Women's Wing, NGC Women's Wing, Sierra Leone, I bring greetings and we want to thank you very much, especially the women, then for all the support we will give throughout this campaign and election period. I want to thank the women then, especially for the support we can give aspirants, female aspirants then, for the parliamentarians and the councillors and all the other women then now the offices. Una thanks very, very much. All the emergencies they will be they get. Every time when they get emergency, and when they come to una they rescue we. Una thank you. Let God bless una and una picking them and una pocket them. I want to thank this evening again for the support una give me in particular. Una support me organization, NGO. When the mudslide take place, we need support to allow to feed the displaced. Then the different places where the mudslide happen. I feed thousands of people then. And I want to thank for una support for that. Auntie Vicky got through a lot. This woman I see, now woman enough. If they are today alive because when they say God say you tell no reach it. Because the side it be there, some kind corner during the election will be for us, but we thank God say they are alive today. I'm not going to talk plenty on that because can't they go for talk. People elaborate on the issues today. But this evening, at least Mirona for say thanks to Ona, but also we pursue the organization and you know humanitarian pursue your charity. Always they beg now they can always and they beg for the charity organization. I don't know if Ibrahim there today, Ibrahim Fona. If you there, is he there? Ibrahim. This guy is awesome. I mean, you know, Auntie Miriam, like he said, now big boy begin this. Ibrahim take the one. I just want, of course, when I don't launch the Philomena Yumkella Foundation. The parents say, me they don't care me go na some side 2 o'clock morning at actually. Then if the situation really bad, it's for real. We get street kids them. A lot of them, boys and girls. At the time I don't go, I always go na Don Bosco family home, the orphanage in 4th Street. That part, you know, if you get enough space for some of them, it's so painful. I go there, they see 12-year-old pikin. The person take her and she was prostituting. Yes, you know, in an orphan, you know. So I'm not able to really emphasize the importance of this orphanage for really building a Sierra Leone, and not only one side. Believe me, if we stand by, we support you, and this is a global plea. Now some of them picking they will be the next lawyer, the next doctor, the next president in that country. So do ya when I help people in this fight for let we able for put up this orphanage, at least the first one who they try for establish right now. I'm not able to thank Ibrahim enough. I'm not able to do this without him, honestly. Because when you get food soldiers and then why outside, because you can do your own, but if you get somebody where they advocate and tirelessly, I mean, you're not ever tired all the time, put them out there, advocate. I can't thank him enough. And this is about to there with the beginning. But it's not like a salon day. So, at the day tonight, I'm not saying when I don't do the website, you don't put everything in there, for let support we. Let we put everything aside. And remember, we continue to begin here. The disunity, the division and the greed within another country. If we not try to take care of them, and then we will destroy with society. So dear, I plead tonight this evening for help we, for put all hands on board and support we that is fight for that we not get no a child anymore at the streets of Sierra Leone, not only Freetown. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Philomena Yumkella. We pray that God makes this project go very well for you. And Mr. Ibrahim KKY, everybody in the DMV calls you Ibrahim KKY. Thank you for the job well done. You're doing a fantastic job. May God continue to bless you and bless your family. All right, I think he passed out some cards. Ibrahim passed out some cards. You want to talk a little bit about it? Okay.
Just a little bit,
right.
Just a little bit. Thank you. First of all, for those folks that I've never met, it's a pleasure meeting you guys all today. I want you all to know that. To me, I feel like I've met all of you. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is about Dr. Yumkella's tour coming over here. And thank you also. I don't want to take that away from the fact. But waiting Mrs. Yumkella don't say so. Election is over, guys. Let us get to reality. If we want to win 2023 elections, it's about what we start doing now. That's what's going to make us get there. So, if we don't have unity, we don't get one word, we don't come together and achieve certain objectives together. Like she has said, it's a sad thing that we continue to see them picking and where they suffer. So, let us think about our own kids. That's the extension of the thing. If you picture them and put them like you're looking at them in the mirror and say, if that was my child, would I just sit by and not do anything and take some action? This is what this is about. This is a global thing. This is a big thing. We're going to start that Sierra Leone. The vision is about taking it across Africa. Because Africa is punished. Africa is suffering. These kids are suffering. They are future generation and all going to agree with me. We have to do something. Because we're not going to get for represent me. And those are the kids that have to represent us. Not what we don't pick your number for look at. That's how I want you guys to see this. So I'm going to make this plea shortly. September 10th, the official campaign is started. We take the $50 a piece. 5,000 Sierra Leones is the minimum I'm looking for. 5,000 Sierra Leones, guys. If we can do that, we've made it. We also just raise $1 million for a start. Because with anything what you do, if you don't get your own seed, the one way you get for go back to for help, they have to see proof of what you're doing. They want to open NGOs and they know exactly what I'm talking about. They want to see what you've done, what you've done, how far you've gone, and then that will make them say, you know what? There's a possibility there. Let us make this happen, guys. $1 million between September 10th, October 30th, the end of October. Guys, we can do it, guys. Let's take the word out there, talk to people, spread it out. I'm doing what I'm doing. You two can do what you can do, guys. Thank you, everybody. I love it all. Ibrahim, bye-bye.
Yes, that's the kind of passion that I'm talking about. This man is so passionate about what he does that, if every one of us can copy it, we'll take Sierra Leone a long way. So, all right, with any ship, there's always a captain. When you get a captain, when a no-nonsense captain, when you get a captain, when no usai they go, when you get a captain, we get respect for everybody, when you get a captain, we make sure the ship they go well in all they sink, that's the kind of captain you're looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, our NGC DMV chapter does have a captain, and that is no other than my brother, Mr. Kandeh. Mr. Kandeh is a no-nonsense man. For those of you who don't know him, I have known him a very long time. I worked with him at the North American Mandingo Association when he was our president, and he would tell you just the way it is. He doesn't bend no corners. He will tell you the way it is, you like it or you don't like it. You have to be straightforward in the community. Let us respect each other and work together. NGC needs each and every one of us. I was not originally an NGC member, but when I looked at all of the candidates, I said, you be supporting us. I noticed they go to this person here, so I don't know when I come over NGC, and I have no regrets. And when I give my all, I give my all. That's what our chairman is doing. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a hand for our able chairman, Mr. Kandeh.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure that, yes, we are in continuation of what we started 2012. It's okay, I'll mix and match. First of all, before I start, let me thank Mrs. Philomena Yumkella for the motivation, the endurance that she gave to the man of the hour today. I was in Freetown, and I know exactly when I will call her sometimes. But yes, when she can do it, then our beloved leader have to follow. So I thank you for the motivation that you gave to Dr. Kandeh. Ladies and gentlemen, I have 3 messages. One from an Eskroma, surprisingly, one from the United Nations, and one from the so-called Western democracies, i.e. the United States, Germany, France, and UK, Ireland. And this message is simple. Dentifutui. It was not an election, it was a selection. And Anes Kurma was bent by any means necessary to make sure Dr. Kandeh did not become the next president of Mama Salon. But today, they are singing in Parliament, Madabio, Ifabino. Is that not right? But the Tolongo were not thinking. They were obsessed. And the second one, I hate to say, the United Nations, that we perceive as an organ of democracy, as an organ that will look for people that are uplifting themselves. I come to find out one thing while I was in Sierra Leone campaigning for NGC. If an election is conducted effectively, no matter how unethical that election is good enough for them. That's the message they send. And the funny part about the Western democracies, they give us democracy on paper. But yet still, they look for their geopolitical economic needs. Now waiting, they suit them and the multinational corporation in your country, Sierra Leone in particular. So whether it's MADA, whether it's ANES, whether it's a corrupt system of government, if it fits, then it's enough to say we have an election and we should move on. And unfortunately, I'll say, my friends, we as Sierra Leoneans have become gullible. Africans have become gullible. Go talk to a Sierra Leonean about politics. Brown at right. Neither politics, they are no mix. But yet still, when that very person enter Freetown, but I know say, look at the light. But I know say, if you see the school, the bench them. If you see the pan body, hey God, I will go Kaila on the back. Or now you are not interested in politics, but you are interested in how the whole narrative of better Sierra Leone should be. Until we stop to be gullible and we fabricate the fabric of Sierra Leone by merging community and community leaders that want to change Sierra Leone. We'll always have something to say that is wrong. Ernest Koroma did not make mistake. We do. I campaign in mosque. I campaign in churches in Sierra Leone. And I tell them, you are held accountable as much as the politician. Because when you see leaders that are not good enough, and you see Natolongo because you're not Timni, Nato boy because you're not SLPP, now my brother and party because you they eat, you forget the very people Dr. Kamara talked about. You forget the very people Ms. Yumkella talked about. But yet still, you sit in the comfort of your remote control and say, well, let me try. But you have brothers and sisters that need health care, good education. Sierra Leoneans excel outside of Sierra Leone. But what is wrong when it comes to our community, our Mama Salon? Our narrative in the NGC, hope, opportunity, and transformation. Yes. God gave us hope when you were created. God gave you hope when you can become a rational human being. And you can't even talk about opportunities. They are there. Bauxite, iron ore, rutile, chromite, diamond, offshore, inshore, arable land. And I don't expect God for Kandeh and transform Sierra Leone, because God have already gave us the opportunity for that transformation. And we must make use of that transformation. I heard Sierra Leoneans will say, Bokeke why not be talk nothing after the election. And some say, we want game. Politics 101. I think it should have been politics 901. Because I say, Dr. Kandeh have absorbed punches